Now this one, unfortunately, we have to pillage. This is one that we definitely should be getting because it is our culture and we took it ourselves. So if we don't get this one, I'm going to be so annoyed. We are 3 levels away from 250. Take another 80k from the loot and even more to smelt. Here we go. Let's see if we go postal on these guys. Yep, we do. We're not even on the list. We're not even on the freaking list. All right, let's start kicking these guys out of their own kingdom. Do they want peace? They don't want peace, so that means they're going to vote on it pretty heavily. Yep, so let's get them to waste all their influence here. We're just going to keep voting for peace until they have no more influence. Don't really care if we accidentally get peace, like if they don't. Actually, we could just vote it no anyways if we want. But yeah, some of these guys are starting to drop out. So I'm going to do this for a while. We have, what, 5,000 influence that we can spend? So we'll get them dropped down to almost nothing, and then we'll start kicking them out and taking their fiefs. So looking at their influence, Calradia has 2,000. This guy's got 900. Everybody else is in the 400 or less. So it shouldn't take too long. Just curious to see how much influence they spend on this. It's not a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot. All right, a lot of them have dropped off from the vote. There's only like 3 or 4 people voting at this point. I'm going to try one more time if they'll give this up. No, it's pretty close though. If we can get 2 more people to drop off, we'll have it. But that doesn't mean that we'll get it for sure. We may not even show up on the vote, so we might have to kick people out. Yeah, we might still have to do that. Let me drain a little further with peace votes, and then we'll go back. Try it again. Here we go. There's only 2 people voting now, Calradia and Louis Chan, so let's see if we can get that fief out of their hands. I might try for some other ones too, if they're all out of influence. Maybe we can do this. Yep, here we go. So we can do 200 to pry it from their hands. And who's it going to go to? We're not even on the list. You got to be kidding me. We still got 2,700. Let's try it a couple more times and see if we can get it away from them. Oh, nice. This time we can only we could do it with only 60 influence instead of the full 200. So we can do this a few more times. Still not on the list. You got to be kidding me. So Branek, Ergion, and Karfid. See if it's the same people. Because we may not even be able to do it if they're still here, which means we need to kick them out. So Aaron, Ergion, pretty much the same people. So I'm going to start kicking people. Karfid and Ergion are the ones that need to go first, I guess. Oh, clan. Karfid, this guy is a small clan. Cannot expel until Calradia doesn't triple upvote it, unfortunately. Although it is costing him 150 influence, so we pretty much can match him. He only has 750 left. So let's just keep going. Yeah, he'll run out before we do, because we're even now in terms of what it costs to do it. Oh, he's pretty much out. If we're even, it goes to us. Okay, so he's out. Get out of the kingdom. You're kind of useless anyways. You're only a tier 4. And then Aaron was also on the list. I'm going to kick him out. 2 down. Now that means Hvalvik went to somebody else's hands. Let's see. We can't do it with the ruler, so I'm going to wait for a little bit. Let's chill for a second for that vote to come up, and hopefully we can be on the list this time. Okay, we got to deal with our kid here for a second. Right, we're waiting for the vote to pop up for ownership. Oh, wow. The new owner of Pencanock. Interesting. So that's a big one. It's not going to go to us, but that's fine. It's not really one of the ones that we were looking for anyways. Astor Castle, definitely don't want it. So any of these guys can take it. Hopefully we're on the list for the next one. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Nope, Pendrick Castle, not us. Calradia wants it. Okay, how about now? Here we go, Hvalvik. Again, dude, again! He joined back up. He joined back up. We kicked him and he joined again. You're freaking kidding me. Wow, this is so annoying. Okay, start kicking people again. We're gonna run out of influence. We're not gonna get it. Dude, this is so annoying. I should have backstabbed these people a long time ago. I knew they were gonna do this garbage. Okay, I'm just gonna kick everybody out now. So there's 4 people left. Let's get down to 3 so that there's literally nobody else that can even be on the vote. It's just us 3, and then we could just outvote him every time, hopefully. We'll take as much as we can. This guy currently has Carbanseth. I don't think it's worth voting on it though, because the problem is it's going to cost us 150. Yeah, it's not worth it. Let's just leave him. This guy came in again, or maybe I didn't vote him and I didn't see him. No, he came in. I'm pretty sure he joined again. Yep, he joined. Okay, well, let's see if we can get some fiefs. Yeah, see, we're at least on the vote, so that's a good sign. Just want to get Havalvik, and then I don't really care about the rest of the stuff. We're not on the vote here. That's not a good sign. I think he's hiring everybody back again. Yep, he's hired a bunch of people back. We're not on the vote for Pencannock. Don't care about the castle. Not on the vote for Flintog. Yeah, I think it's pretty much done. We're not going to be able to get that fief. So we got to come up with a better way of dealing with these guys. So, nope. Glennis, nope. Dude, we could take all these fiefs if it was just us. Can't do anything about it though. All right, here we go. Havalvik. And again. Okay, Hail Mary. We're going to vote for ownership swap of Havalvik again, and hopefully we show up on it this time. We don't have influence to vote more than once. There we go. We're on it. Oh my god, we got it. Finally, we got it. Okay, so we got it. That was such a joke, man. It took that long. But we got it. All right. See how bad it is. It's not great. It's kind of mid-tier. It's half decent. It does have pretty good prosperity, but everything's been rated because, you know, that's what the AI does now apparently. Let's just chill here for a second and get our loyalty back up, and then we'll start fixing the town. Interesting. We're on the vote for Seanon. We can match his. I think it just defaults to him anyways. Yeah, it defaults to him. That sucks, but I wasn't expecting to get it anyways. Revel, I was going to say that one could actually go to us, but nope, we're not on the list. We did show up on the list for one of the castles. I'm just going to snag it because when we leave, we want to have as many fiefs with us as we can so we can give them away. And then I'm also going to actually sue for peace with Vlandia. Yeah, because I'm tired of them raiding and we're not going to attack anybody else. We need time to recoup. We'll restaff all of our armies properly. And then we'll probably break away from these Battanians because that was an absolute joke. I don't want to deal with that again. So let's get to work. This town's in pretty good shape now. Let's go ahead and start building again. So the Mason's going to help a lot. The courthouse is going to help a lot. Just start upgrading everything else along with it. We're going to need a ton of cash here. So let's put maybe 100, 150k in. Here we go. Ooh, nice. They do have upgrades. So we can go travel speed plus 4%. Go ahead and do the sail upgrades on everybody's ship here. No, or sorry, the ore, not the sail. Still don't have access to this. That's fine though. We could increase seaworthiness and cargo capacity. I think I'd rather have the quiver and throwing weapon upgrade though. So we're going to be relying on that quite a bit. So there we go, 27k for upgrades. And I think once we get this to tier 3 port, we'll be able to upgrade to the higher tier upgrade as well. So that should help. Okay, here we go. We cross the ocean so that we can start recruiting a bunch of these. Let's get all our archers sorted out now. So I'm going to spend a few weeks doing this. We'll come back for updates. All right, looks like Vlandia declared war on us again. We're not quite done going through all the troops. So I cleaned this guy out. He's only using Fian line. Well, that's not true. I gave him 6 more troops because we were pretty much to the top. This guy, kind of similar. He's got mostly Fians, but not quite. But I think we need to head back anyways. But yeah, we're over 800, well, basically 850, and I think we'll be there. Yeah, we're gonna get raided to hell again. So there goes all our prosperity. Now what I'd like to do is try to get these guys out of the army. We'll call everybody into our own army, and then I'd like to take them to the island and then declare independence and see if we can. They attacking up here? Yeah, they're raiding us. Dude, I don't want to be at war with Vlandia right now. Or if we do, I'd rather do it while we're the king and not dealing with these idiots. Sargo's being besieged. All right, we got to get down there. If we lose it, we're not going to get it back. So hopefully this guy's going down there. Oxhall is being sieged as well. 1,600 troops. All right, this is 750. We need to go back. So they went from not being able to do a single army to being able to do 2 armies of over 2,000 troops, even though we've taken more of their land than we did before. Makes total sense. Let's get in here. Off of our fief, please. Like Sargo is being defended, so that should be fine. Goran will get that. And I think we should probably wait for Oxhall to get attacked so we can use those troops. All right, they're not starting this siege, so I think we'll just chill here and wait. We'll get nice and close. Oh, no, that sounds like they're gone. Yep, they're gone. Let's get in there and fight it. So pretty even. We're slightly behind, and we have a lot of bad troops. Looking here, it says 216 Vlandian recruits. So, but those will be reinforcements anyways. They won't show up on the battlefield most likely. And we actually have a stronger front line than we do numbers-wise than our archers. So I don't mind sacrificing them a bit. Let's get these guys spread out a little. Okay, let's get them in this little dip right here so the archers won't have any issues shooting over the top. All right, here we go. We're looking at 81 cavalry, not too bad. Okay, 160 cav because there's 80 on both sides. And then 130 front line, which is not too bad, but 200 and I think it said 214 for archers, and we got 219. So it's going to be kind of comparable in terms of ranged units. I just hope that we have better quality. They do have some top tier archers, but yeah, hardened crossbowmen, that's a tier 4, handful of sharpshooters. Yeah, seasoned seafarers, so tier 4. So they have a lot of tier 4 units. We did just recruit a lot of tier 2, but they're probably not in here because of the way the reinforcement thing works. But they'll come in a little bit later. Here we go. So it is, yeah, they're taking some losses, not really that much though. Let's go ahead and move our front line up just a little bit. See if we can get them to stop shooting at our archers. They are still shooting at our archers for some reason. But at that range, they won't be doing a ton of damage. And hopefully we have enough ammo to survive. Yeah, it looks like they're shooting mostly at our front line now. And are they gonna... No, they're still trying to exchange with us. They got their first kill. Titania, yeah, it's a guy without a shield, so it's no surprise. They're gonna have to come off their line very soon because they're taking heavy losses. They've already lost about 40. Yeah, 50. Oh, there's another kill. Okay, here they go. We gotta be ready for this. Now, actually, I'm going to condense these guys. Alright, let's go line formation, and then we'll go shield wall once we get close, because I would like to deal with those cav. So shield wall, here we go. Let's get as many calves stuck in there as we can. Here we go. Vanguard. It's gonna hit as many of these guys as we can. Another Vanguard. The infantry are right behind. We can't do much about it though. We're just gonna deal with what we can. So here we go. Yeah, a lot of these guys are just pushing their way through. We're not really getting the kills. But that should help the archers. Yeah, the archers should be getting pretty easy kills. Let's get all of our javelins out and then we'll switch, go hands-on. So watch out, make sure we don't get hit from the back. One more. There we go. Alright, that's all our javelins out. Alright, let's help these guys out. Go two-handed. Actually, we might need our shield, because I may not be able to block some of these cav. Alright, how are we doing? 184, so our front line is still holding. It looks bad, but it's actually not that bad. Let's try and help on this right side. They still have 200, more than 200 archers going at it in the front, so we gotta be careful of that. But I think if we just hold our shield wall, like always, I think we'll be fine. This is still a winning strategy, I believe. So. There we go. Chewing through this. I'm not going to go in the front though, because that's a hell of a lot of archers to deal with. We'll stay here at this corner. More cav coming. Let's back up a little bit. These are lower tier. If you notice, none of them have the full barding. Oh, that guy does. But yeah, I think they got reinforcements. Maybe some lower tier cav. How are we doing? 162. We lost another 30. But that's fine. Half their army to lose 30 people, I think, is reasonable. I just hope our archers are okay in the back. I don't know how many we've lost there. Here we go. Back up, back up. Here we go. We're doing pretty good here, I think. Alright, somebody's coming in. That's a reinforcements, looks like, for the melee troops. Alright, now again, I don't really want to get stuck on the front there, so let's back up a little. 148, yeah, they're taking some losses. How's our back line? This was 174, so I think we lost a few of those as well. They're not targeting us, luckily. They're kind of shooting over our head. But I think we're getting kind of lucky here. So we gotta be careful. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to get hit. Let's back out. It's not worth the risk. They got reinforcements again. Yeah, see, anybody that comes over to the flank, they're getting hit pretty hard. So what I might do, I might just go in the front formation, try and clear them out there. We're not going to get as efficient kills, but we'll at least be covered from arrows. Clear some of these guys out, and then maybe we'll work our way to the front. Oh, good hit. Yeah, he's got a mace too. That hurt. Dude, what the hell? I was blocking. It's gone, but I was definitely blocking there. I don't know how we still got hit. Alright, let's go on the side. Again! Oh man, I timed that wrong. Yeah, we gotta go back, I think. So here's another reinforcement. How come we're not getting any reinforcements? We have almost the same amount of troops that they do. Like, where's my reinforcements, man? We gotta pull back. Looks like some people are out of arrows. Did we go through all our... Yeah, we went through all our ammunition, so that's not good. And we back. Yeah, we're not really gonna do any use back here, so let's actually go back. Here they come. Yeah, maybe we can do something here. I would love to get some reinforcements at some point. Yeah, if they're not going to give us reinforcements, we're just going to back out and then re-engage, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, look at that. We killed way more than them, and they have more people in the battlefield. That doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. I don't mind cheesing a little bit if they're going to screw us over with some BS. So that's fine. We'll get it back on the battlefield. Get a little further towards the back this time. Okay, so everybody's got reloaded archer, their quivers, reloaded quivers, and you can see we've got reinforcements here, but it's all bad stuff. Blending recruits. It's not good. Alright, here they go. They have 288 ranged troops. That's a significant amount, but we're just gonna hold. We'll hold steady. Yeah, we're getting really good exchanges here, so they're already down to 230. They're getting crushed. These are probably what's left, though. I think the opening fight was all their high tier. Now they're just low armor, low range, low damage. And they're just getting crushed. So this is the end of it for them. I'm going to probably clean this up. Actually, no. This should be interesting to watch. Let's see. We got only 32 cav. Oh, they got reinforcements. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but... pick them off with their javelins. Yeah, I think... Oh, they're going up to contest the archers. But they're just standing there. So they're going to get crushed. Yeah, turning your flank on a line of archers is not really a good idea. Okay, here come the cav. Let's get back into the formation. Oh man, they got crushed. Look at that. Not a single one got out of that charge. Okay, they're retreating. They're bringing up more archers. They got more reinforcements, but that's fine. So they're actually fighting an actual 1600. I know the last couple big fights we had, they retreated before everybody was gone. They just disappeared. But this time they're actually making us fight the whole thing, which is good. I wish it was more like this. The last fights were kind of a little bit of a disappointment. Okay, here they come. No, there they go. I don't know what they're doing. Alright, they're setting up for, yeah, the ranged attacks. That's fine. Our shields are strong enough to hold most of this. Okay, what's going on? How come we're not shooting? Are they out of arrows again? No, they have arrows. Maybe they're out of range, so we need to move up. These guys up a bit, and then we'll push with our archers once we get closer. Here we go. Push up. There we go. That was a big volley. Let's keep pushing up. And we'll keep following up with our archers. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit more range, and we're fine. Yeah, I'm a little confused, though, who's running out of arrows. These guys should have 2 stacks each. Yeah, that's a lot of kills. Are they running? I think they're running. Yep, they're running. But we're going to charge everybody. See if we can catch some people, but yeah, that's pretty much it. They're stuck at the exit. They can't get out. They're having a hard time getting out because they're trying to leave the map where there's a little wall. That's funny. These poor guys. Like a Hodor moment. But nobody held the door for him. There we go. We took 11 losses. Most of it was our garrison, so basically that was a free fight. Gonna take a bunch of people. We're gonna go inside to heal up for a minute and then also deposit all those nobles. We hit level 200 two-handed off of that, so we'll go with 5 hit points for all troops in the party. And leadership is almost at 250. We're so close. We need another 10,000 XP. Let's get in there and drop everybody off. We got 2, a bunch. Let's get rid of these prisoners too. I don't really want to leave them in there. We'll sell off the ones we don't want. So it was all the way down to 30k. Let's put it back up to 100. Add a few of these. We've got the walls coming up soon, which is going to take a lot of time. But we'll queue these up anyways. And yeah, we should be good there. Right, they're trying to form another army, but they're also raiding. I can't do anything about it. We just have to sit here and... Oh, well, nope, they already raided everything else, so... Doing their usual. Keep an eye on that army. Actually, I don't know where it went. Because we're trying to take Veriksend, but we'll have to help him defend. Yep, they're just going to keep trying to raid, aren't they? Okay, here they go. They're swarming down here, so we'll let them... Hopefully let them engage. Okay, there they go. I think he's assaulting. Oh, that's a tough one. 400 troops. So at some point they're going to attack, and we need to be ready for it. Alright, we caught them trying to attack the sieging army. So now we get to help. Instead of siege battle, we can fight it outside. Our ally sent everything up front, so they're pretty much gone. We're going to take over from the flank, although we're getting stabbed. Let's get inside our melee formation here. Should help. Go square. So this is going to be kind of wild. Can't take Cav down. Like I took 2 hits. Yeah, we really need to spend some time smithing, but we don't have time. Can't hit anything. There we go. I killed a horse that was not being ridden. I can't kill this frickin' knight. Okay, how are we doing? 400. Yeah, we're doing alright. And then I think our archers haven't really taken too much damage, so they should be alright. Here they come. We're gonna go into a shield wall as soon as they get close to us. So here we go. Actually, let's just go line and then charge. See if we can deal with these guys. Alright, they have 60 ranged troops in the back, so we gotta be careful of them. We get our archers up here a little bit closer. We might need closer support. Can't tell if they're actually getting hits or not. Oh boy, it's a mess. This is a very messy fight. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna rush straight into them. Let's disrupt their lines. Here we go, and we'll clean up everybody on the flanks. There we go, good hit. Alright, so we took 166 losses, but a lot of that was definitely going to be the garrison. Yeah, we lost about 6 archers. That's not bad. Yeah, and our buddy that just charged in didn't care. Alright, there we go. Here we go, we got a lot of prisoners there. So that's done. They should have almost nothing left. Yep, 98. Is he still going? Yeah, assault. I don't want to throw my troops in there, but we will defend him. Make sure he can finish it off. We'll catch this guy. I don't know what he's doing, but he walked by us. Here we go, captured him, and there he goes. So let's go ahead and jump these guys off, and we have to go south to Sargo, because we're getting attacked again. 3 more, so that's a pretty big swing for them. So they just lost 8 nobles. We also hit 250 leadership. Hell yeah, finally. So we're going to go talent magnet, party size limit plus 10, and then clan party limit plus 1, which is huge. That'll give us basically another 150 troops. And we're pretty close to clan tier 6, so it'll be another plus 25 for every party that we own. So look forward to that. Let's go south and defend Sargo. Another 700, just about. Alright, we're going to get there in time. And so is our buddy. So it looks like it's a 2v1 now. Here we go. They took position up on this little hill. But they only have 47 archers, so it doesn't really matter. We got 300. We're just going to bully them out. They do have a significant number of cav, though. Oh, they have over 200. So we'll have to be careful here about that. Once we deal with the archers, I'm going to switch these guys to a square. How come we're not shooting? Let's keep pushing up until... Yeah, we need to wipe their archers out. I'm not sure why they're not shooting. There we go. We'll keep just pushing our way in. Yeah, there goes all their archers. They're pretty much done. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to square. Gonna get in there as well. Go, and that should give us plenty of chances to get some easy kills here on these cav that are stuck. Yeah, we're actually getting some pretty good kills here. We gotta be careful on the ones hitting us in the back. That went pretty well. Okay, here we go, and there's their foot troops. Yep, looks good. I don't see anything really coming behind us. How many do they have? I think I might just line charge. Yeah, let's line charge. There we go. Move them back. I don't see their archers too. I think we crushed them all. Alright, that's it. They got some reinforcements back there. Let's go ahead and chill here for a second. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I guess they respawned behind us. They are still facing the wrong direction, so let's get these guys to turn around here. Keep picking people off. Man, these things hit hard. There we go. Alright, they're retreating, it sounded like. Alright, let's go and charge in. Let's finish these guys off. There we go. We got 28 losses, but that was garrison and maybe even the militia too. No, it's other parties. But looking at ours, I don't think we really took too much. 2 losses in our main. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Nice. They get a Fiend champion for us. So there we go. That's Sargo saved. Again, got more off. And we hit a pretty important level here. This is level 32, so we can put another point into control. That'll be enough to get us to 250. We were running out of steam there. One more level, we'll have all of our sailing skills maxed out for focus points, so that'll be good. And I think we're pretty much done with our build. I don't really want to put points into too much else. And while we're here, we might as well put some more cash. We'll get some more buildings queued up and then get this place back in decent shape. Yeah, this was tough because the loyalty is so low. We'll chill here for a sec and get that back up. Right, this place is doing okay. I'm going to go to Chados to update the building queue and put cash. And then we'll head back north because it looks like we're probably going to get attacked again soon. Yeah, they're doing that raiding thing. It's super annoying. Yeah, they're down to 2,500, so they blew through all that cash. But they built quite a few things here. It's starting to turn into a decent place. Go ahead and update this. Right, let's go actually collect some troops. Oh boy, that's a lot. Yep, here they go. See if they try and jump this guy. Yep, they're going to jump him. We'll jump in and save. Yeah, perfect. That's going to throw a lot of them in jail. Alright, so we captured all those. Let's go help these guys out. They may not need it, actually. Yeah, this guy's trying to get out. Let's take him, and then we'll go get our 5th party started. There we go. Another one captured. Let's go ahead and drop them off right here. And he already escaped. Yeah, we don't have anybody left. That's cool. Love it when they instantly escape. So these are rated. This one's not, but there's people near it, so they probably already recruited. Let's go ahead and do a lap to all the castle villages so we can pick up some more archers for our new group. All right, here we go. Merovic is going to be the one running that party. So we'll promote him. Let's give him all the archers we have, which isn't a lot, but yeah, it's not a lot. But it's not bad. And then if we have just a bunch of tier 1, or we have a bunch of Vlandian sergeants, but I'd rather give him some low tier stuff. I don't see any though. We'll just give him this and see if we can. We should still be able to call him into our party. Yeah, we can. Okay, sweet. There. Get him configured. There we go. So 954, but that's not even full. We got 30 and another 70, so we have like another 100. Quite an army that we have. All right, we recruited as much as we could without having to backtrack and go through it again. I'm gonna just pull some garrison troops. Not too worried about it. We should be able to get back and defend if we need to. Okay, we are pretty much maxed out. We're well over 1,000 troops. So if we really wanted to, we could just leave. We could leave these guys. And what are they going to do? I think Britannia would really struggle without us. So what we might want to do is call a bunch of their people in and then split off. Where would we do it though? Yeah, this raiding is really tearing into our economy. So this place was very high prosperity before. Now it's minus 25 per day. That's going to take a very long time to get that back. Just one day, let alone weeks and months of this. Just because the game can't cobble together a freaking army and they just raid everything. It's really, really obnoxious. So I think it's time to sue for peace. Or not sue for peace, but we'll separate. Actually, what can we do with these guys? They're currently fighting an enemy, and this one's too small to call in. But let's see if we can get peace with these guys. There's no reason to fight them right now in our current form because we can't hold the territory. We'll just keep jamming the vote down the throat until we can actually pass it. I didn't realize they actually have a lot of influence. So Calduck has more than we do somehow. So that's not going to work. Okay, we could call everybody in. We'll use the rest of our influence here to call everybody in that we can. Here we go. We're just going to have a giant army here. And then anybody that pops up is available, we'll pull in. 40%. Currently fighting an enemy. Can't call him in. Okay, so we've got everybody pretty much. So what we will do is we need to break free and take our settlements with us. But we can't do that unless we're next to a settlement that we own. We need to put a governor in there. Talk to him to form the army. Form the kingdom. Waiting for one more party to come here anyways. Let's wait. There he is. So what we'll do is we'll release everybody really close right here. When we separate, we're going to go to war, because if we don't relinquish our holdings, they're going to get really upset at us. We'll go in, we'll form a kingdom, we'll call our army together, we'll pop back out and fight everybody, capture all their nobles, and then they won't really have much else to fight or defend with, and then we can maybe sue for peace, or we can just go in and take a bunch of their land. So as long as Vlandy doesn't declare war on us, then we'll be in pretty good shape. We'll have time to focus on Britannia. And then Merovic, our new person, we can get the 20% wage reduction. Not that we really need it. Yeah, our wages are fine. We're making plenty of money. But okay, I think it's time.